Weston A. And he traveled all around the world, and he studied different native peoples. He found that they were in excellent health. They didn't have the heart disease, diabetes, cancer, all the chronic conditions that we have in the Western world. They had excellent dental health, no cavities, and their teeth were straight, even though they didn't brush their teeth. And why? Because they ate a very natural diet, and their diet mainly consisted of meat that they hunted or fished. Number one, that was the primary source of their food. Number two, they also had herbs and a little bit of fruit and a little bit of honey, which they foraged and found as they were following the herds, the animals that they were hunting. But they ate the animal from head to toe. They wasted no part of the organs or the bones, anything. Just like the Native Americans, and of course they're part of the Native peoples, the Native Americans. And he also found that here in our Western world, when we were hitting menopause, the people in the tribal groups, the women were still fertile and giving birth, and they were not hitting menopause at the same age. And they were cognizant. They had their mental capacities. They weren't getting Alzheimer's and dementia and things like that. The men were still hunting, and they were valued for their wisdom, and they led and guided the tribes. And so being an elder was a status that held respect and honor. It wasn't like, oh, you're dying, like we need to just put you in a nursing home and whatever. Like, no. And it's because they had, they lived in such a way that as they aged, they didn't weaken, but they still thrived. And he also found that as they when people from the tribe started adopting Western modernized diets and lifestyles with all the processed foods and lack of sunshine and sitting all the time and etc., they got the same diseases that we have in our Western world. And so just understanding that our ancestors led the optimal life for health and wellness,